Secret Wars.
Just do your thing.
Just let him write X-Men in its own universe.
Who is getting X-Men after Bendis decides to release
Well,
it from his thrall?
Bendis' run ends with 600.
Right.
Rumor has it it's Jeff Lemire, which
No joke?
I might be. I might could get back into X-Men.
Jeff Lemire, my man. Yeah. I could be about that.
The new X-Men fan of me hopes it's Jonathan Hickman.
But Jeff Lemire, that's not a bad choice at all. Because that's kind of what you need for the X-Men. Is you need a lot of heart and a lot of sorrow.
Yes,
categorically.
Hickman doesn't have much heart.
No.
But I'm willing to just get like a dorky sci-fi X-Men with just a ridiculously complicated plot.
See, and I would say for sci-fi, What's His Face is also good, but like his is just like,
Remender?
Yeah.
His sci-fi is good, but
Oh yeah, Remender X-Men would be good too. As long as you let them go hog wild.
I don't know, because I think Hickman is
a little more grand in scale. Like, I'm reading his stories, I'm just like, this is why I want to write comics. Like, I want to do something like this. And then Lemire is like, this is how feelings and life should be.
Yes.
Interactions, yes, this makes sense.
Remender has a good time, and he makes you feel horrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
oh my god.
He has no problem with taking away that which you love. Which is perfect for X-Men.
Yeah, exactly. So,
but yeah,
that's the one. He's the guy.
He's the guy.
He's really the guy. Yeah. We're just having fun talking about comics here. Why don't you join us?
Absolutely.
This is the Southern California Comics Weekly Video Update. Just go ahead and say it. I know you're going to say it, so just say it.
I will soften the blow as much as possible. Sundown Rundown. This is the Sundown Rundown. We're on the Sundown Rundown.
You keep saying it. It doesn't soften the blow. It just makes them a whole lot less painful.
Well, I thought if I just kind of like bombarded you with it. Sundown Rundown. Sundown Rundown. This is the Sundown Rundown.
Yeah.
I'm
Danny.
I'm Rob.
So we're going to talk about the latest releases of the week and fun stuff. You want to go? You want to go first since we're talking about Marvel Comics?
yeah, we should.
Do that one.
Yeah, I'll do this one. Yeah.
Everyone's new favorite Marvel girl, Miss Marvel.
Girl. Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel. The Miss Marvel. This is unrelated. Well, not unrelated to the comics. The character. She's supposed to be in an animated something or other.
Yes, she's debuting in a Spider-Man cartoon, an Avengers cartoon, something.
Something like that. I find that very exciting because
rarely does a character get created in comics and then make an appearance soon after in animated stuff. It's usually the other way around. Someone gets created in an anime universe, a la Harley Quinn, and then they just start throwing her everywhere. So it's really cool to see that there's incentive to creating new characters that people love, to writing good plot lines, and then to seeing that character become like a widespread, recognized, respected character. And
I mean, if anyone deserves it, it's Miss Marvel. I don't know if anyone other than Miles Morales
has gotten the same kind of like warm reception as a new character in the last couple of years.
Not really.
I mean the credit really goes to G. Willow Wilson. Like, her writing is really approachable. It's believable.
Yeah.
It deals with faith without being too heavy-handed. It deals with teen romance without being too teen romancy. Like, it's just a great balance and
well-rounded book.
Yeah,
and the art.
Just can't go wrong with that.
Adrian Alphona.
I don't know. It's a solid book altogether. I'm sad to see it end, but
she's gonna be part of the all-new, all-different Avengers or whatever. So.
She'll be back post-Secret Wars.
Oh, of course.
They're just sort of wrapping up this volume, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pre-Secret Wars events.
So this is a weird idea for a crossover, but this is a Ghostbusters Get Real, in which the IDW Ghostbusters team up with the original cartoon Real Ghostbusters. Not the original cartoon Ghostbusters, because blah blah blah, Filmation.
Right.
The Real Ghostbusters based on the movie.
It's
that many of us loved in our childhood. So check it out. And they're drawn in the style of their respective franchises. Like, so the cartoon Ghostbusters look like the cartoon Ghostbusters as we remember them.
Why is Egon blonde?
Egon?
Yeah.
He was blonde in the cartoon.
I know, but sorry, that was not phrased correctly. Why was he blonde in the cartoon?
I don't know. Why was Ray Stantz a redhead? And like, way chubbier than Dan Aykroyd.
Right? I don't know.
Just fun character designs.
But it does look very amusing. I can't lie. Like, there's no need for it.
Not even remote. There's no need for any comics.
No one has ever said in the history ever, well, I wish the Ghostbusters would team up with the Ghostbusters.
Right?
But that just goes to show you, IDW, they just pull from your subconscious and give you the things you didn't even know you wanted.
Yeah.
Chris Burnham? Wait, Chris Burnham? Or
No, Eric Burnham.
Okay,
He's
I was
the
like,
guy.
no way.
Is the guy responsible for
Okay,
writing
Eric
the
Burnham.
Ghostbusters. Yeah, I think this seems like a fun idea.
Yeah.
I'm down.
If
I
you're
didn't
into
know.
the Ghostbusters, which of course you are, everyone's into the Ghostbusters.
And if you're not into the Ghostbusters, get real.
That was really good.
Comment,
That was
right?
really good.
What's up? What you got?
What I got something that's going to be near and dear to a lot of people's hearts.
Especially mine, for a lot of
We've
reasons.
got Runaways.
They're back.
They're back.
Who's making this?
This is a new iteration. And yes, the most exciting part of this is that it is being written by Noelle Stevenson.
She's so good.
And I didn't think we would be graced with something this majestic again. Because she did the Thor annual, I believe. She did the main story in the Thor annual. Fantastic.
I loved it.
Noelle Stevenson, Marguerite Sauvage, whose art I also really like. She's going to be doing the DC Bombshell series, I think. It was so much fun, and it was amazing, and like she should be writing Thor all the time. No offense, of course, to Jason Aaron, because Jason Aaron is Jason Aaron.
We love Jason Aaron.
But like, if they were to do another, or like backup little stories in each issue of Thor, Noelle Stevenson should be writing them.
Should be.
So naturally, Noelle Stevenson, Runaways, it's a match made in heaven. Especially some of the versions of these characters, like teenage Bucky Barnes,
Oh man.
hanging out with Scar and Amadeus Cho and Kitty Pryde. Like it's such a great roster of characters to use, and like it still feels like Runaways, even if it isn't the exact same lineup. And then Sanford Green,
Yeah.
is the artist, and I love this again. It's
Great looking comic.
It's a sexy comic, which is a weird thing to say about a comic with a bunch of teenagers.
Hey,
but
the heart wants what it wants.
No,
Like the song say.
I don't.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
That's what it was.
that's about all I know of it.
Same. So, the real crossover needs that you need in your life: Archie versus Predator.
What everyone has been waiting for.
It's bizarre. It's uber violent. Like, I don't know what to say about it except this cover is all-time great. It's so cute.
Seriously, whereas
Yeah.
Ghostbusters meets Ghostbusters is curious. Archie vs. Predator is just, it's...
Archie killing it in the game.
Like, I gotta respect the folks at Archie. They have gotten to the point where they're just balling hard. Whatever we're gonna do, we're gonna do it. Is he in a Mega Man costume?
Yes, there is a like Mazinger Z situation happening here.
Oh, man.
I don't know, man. You gotta read this. Like, don't be stupid. Archie
could
versus Predator.
confidently use the word majestic in relation to this series.
It's a beautiful thing.
Alright.
Unironically love it.
I will preface this by saying I don't usually read Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series.
What's wrong with you?
I know. What's wrong with me?
But
This is also kind of a crossover. Not really.
Casey and April, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's just get it out of the way. I picked it up because of Irene Coe.
Same.
Now, we're going to take a look at this.
Her art is great.
Oh my god, I love all of this. I'm not supposed to be reading this. I'm supposed to be showing them something, but I just love it so much. It's all so good.
Colors are really nice too.
Yeah, like what has Irene Coe done?
She did the Batgirl Secret Origins issue.
Right. Did she do the art of the last issue? No, that's someone else. Gotham Academy. It's someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone else who I like. Emmy something. Maybe. It's not important.
Yeah.
Reflecting in your glasses to myself, it's not important.
It's Irene Coe hasn't had a lot of mainstream work, so she's just like getting into it.
Right. Which is what makes this super exciting. Is I feel like her work is like super underrated. Like people haven't been paying enough attention, and I really hope that people pick this up and see how phenomenal she is. Like how talented she is as an artist. Also, someone else is writing it.
Mariko Tamaki.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was Jillian Tamaki.
Hey, we both mistaken identities today. Chris Burnham, not Chris Burnham. Eric Burnham. Jillian Tamaki, not Jillian Tamaki. Mariko Tamaki. We're not on our game.
Well, at least the Tamakis are related.
Oh, it's gonna be like that, is it?
Hey.
That's right, but that's what
Heart
Danny
wants
does. He
what it
brings the salt on the Sundown Rundown.
Are you done?
Oh yeah, I was just giving
I didn't mean that sarcastically.
the viewers to get a chance to survey our beauty here on the Sundown Rundown.
All right, my IRL unironic. I'm into this book, pick of the week, The Fiction. It's from Boom Studios. It's by my boy Kurt Pyers.
Tell me all about it. I don't know what it's about.
It's drawn by David Rubin, who's a good artist. Really nice. So it's basically Runaways meets The Unwritten. It's about these childhood friends who enter these worlds through their books. Sort of a fun fantasy, mostly all ages thing.
Mostly all ages?
Yeah, I think it's like a PG-13 situation.
Oh, okay, yeah, you know.
Most ages.
Depends on how much you trust your children.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Really nice art, really nice colors.
I love that cover though. Like
yeah.
That's what made me want to read it.
It's real pretty.
Very nice.
I can vouch for this because Kurt had already sent me the PDF of it a few weeks ago.
How do you know all these wild people, man?
Internet, man, it's a beautiful thing.
But like, do you just like hunt them down? Do you find them and you just like, now we're gonna be friends? And you pursue this until you become friends?
That real recognize real.
Ain't that the truth?
Word.
You dig it the most, baby.
What's up?
What's up?
We got more stuff to dig.
That's right. This was only part 1.
There's a second part. There's no third part, but there is a fourth part.
It gets real.
The fourth part is the credits.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, okay. Oh, man, I didn't even notice. What's happening with, Sesho's feet?
I thought Dale Eaglesham could draw.
I know, like, I don't know how I've never noticed it before, because I liked...
It's like a weird perspective to it.
Yeah.
It's like he's like...
Yeah, because we're obviously from, like, down below tilted, and yet this leg is, like... It's almost like his toes are going... Like, his legs going forward, but then his toes are coming back, and then he's leaning back. Which does not strike me as a particularly comfortable pose, nor a triumphant one.
Just not a good pose.
Not a good pose. I am opposed to that pose.
It's real bad. But hey, you know what's not bad? The latest DC comic books.
No.
This is the second segment.
Yeah.
And they've got new comics out all the time.
All the month.
But rarely are they new number ones.
That's true.
But this month it's all new number ones because they realized their old comics were bad and they needed new ones that could maybe be good. And I think we have some really promising candidates this week. Let's talk about them.
Let's talk about them. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about them.
Let's talk about them. Don't talk about it, be about it. What's up?
Look at that little truth for them.
Yeah, a little truth
little
bomb.
perspective. Helping you with your life.
If there was a chair, I would sit on it backwards and rap.
Would you really?
Not like rap, but like, let's rap.
Oh. Well, now that I'm a little disappointed, lift my spirits up with Dr. Fate. Love me some Dr. Fate. Love the helmet. Love the character. Love the mystical side of the DC universe. Basically, any time magic is involved, you've got me. I don't know how they haven't made a Zatanna series yet. It really drives me crazy.
They did.
No, I mean in the new.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah. Sorry.
Look, that doesn't exist technically.
Since like I don't know why she's relegated to Justice League Dark when I'm ranting.
That's okay.
But to summarize all of the things that I just said, Dr. Fate is my boy.
Brand new Dr. Fate.
Brand new Dr. Fate. Kind of a Peter Parker style kid. Hey, what's going on? Not really into this universe. It kind of actually strikes me as Dr. Fate meets Miss Marvel, actually, because I think it's a similar sort of cultural background.
Yeah.
That both characters are coming from. And so I like that. I'm all about more culture, more ethnicities, a wider scope in the DC universe, in any universe, really.
The cool thing about Dr. Fate is that it's really just the helmet.
Exactly.
Like, you can make anybody Dr. Fate, and they have. And no one complains. Because no one has as much of an attachment to Kent Nelson.
Poor Ken Nelson. Nelson.
Or Kent Nelson.
And it's all about the helmet, and it's all about this lovely art. You said something, Lou?
Sonny Luke.
Sonny Lou. That's a really nice name. Sonny Lou, killing it on the art. This series is cool. It's funky. Dr. Fate is back. I'm about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of unexpected stuff from DC Comics. Like, I didn't know I was going to read the new Martian Manhunter, but here we are.
Here we are.
I'm picking it up.
Is this an alternate universe? Are we in an alternate universe? A universe where you read Martian Manhunter?
This is maybe the brightest timeline. Hey, what's up?
What's up?
So, wasn't going to pick it up, but then I saw the preview, which opens with this bizarro image of the Martian Manhunter. Not this one, which is just Mars Attacks, but this one, which is like kind of creepy and weird. So yeah, it's like a real interesting approach. It's by Rob Williams, who's like a 2080 British type guy, and drawn by Eddie Barrows. But that's not to say there are no superheroics in this.
Right.
Because they take full advantage of the Martian Manhunter's ability to transform into weird junk. Let me find you the page where he turns into a dragon, because that was the cool one. Here it is. Check that out.
Because why
That's
wouldn't you?
nuts.
Why wouldn't you? If you could turn into anything.
Like, that's the coolest thing about him.
Yeah.
Besides his love for Oreos. Canonical.
Canonical.
So, I'm excited for that.
But yeah, Danny's absolutely correct. They are just any idea, any representation of this idea, which I think is also a really key part. Because some of these series that we're seeing existed before, but they're willing to do new and kind of exciting things with them. For instance, Prez. Teenager becomes president, hilarity ensues, hyper modernism, taco drones.
Yeah. A lot of satire going
A
on.
lot of satire.
Cartoony art.
It's pretty exciting because this is, again, so unlike anything else that DC's putting out right now. It's not a superhero book. It's not like the military books that were kind of doomed to failure.
All-Stars, shoot the guy.
Yeah.
And armiesaregreat.com. Those things.
Yeah. It's kind of its own... It doesn't even fall into like the new kind of Batgirl modernism that like Black Canary,
Yeah.
for instance, kind of falls under.
Oh, that's one of them?
Well, I mean, I would say
I mean, that's a comic that's coming out?
I think so. I thought I saw something about it, but I don't know. Maybe if you stay tuned, you'll find out. But overall, I think this comic is going to be out there. It's going to be wild, kind of like the Section 8 and Omega Man, where it's going to be really kind of the wild cards of what's happening right now in DC.
So, and that's where the cool stuff happens. So you should check out that stuff.
On the Fringe.
Word. Great show, Fringe.
Is it a good show? I have it on my watch list on
It's pretty good.
Netflix, I think.
Yeah. First season's kind of whack, but then gets better.
Alternate universes in junk, right?
Yeah, it's nuts.
It sounds really nuts.
It gets way crazy. So anyway, there's a comic called Black Canary that I didn't mention before.
And I may have spoiled by callously thinking we were in another universe where we had already done this video. What a mistake I made.
What you talking about? This is a spin-off of that awesome Batgirl series that I won't shut up about.
Mm-hmm.
This one's drawn by Annie Wu. It's written by Brendan Fletcher,
Woo.
who co-writes Batgirl as well as Gotham Academy.
Mm-hmm. This man just spearheading the youth of DC.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's probably like 30-something.
Young soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't let young people write comics for the most part. I don't know why. Seems like it would help things out. But anyway, Black Canary's in a band, and she goes on tour, and that's what this comic's about. Mm-hmm. It's like if Scooby-Doo was Scott Pilgrim. Let's do that. That sounds cool. Oh, really nice art, really nice colors. If you're into the back row, if you're into Spider-Gwen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're into fun.
Yeah, this one's for you, man. And lady. Mm-hmm. And whatever you claim to be or identify as. We got you covered.
I'm going to do this one this time in this universe for the first time because we haven't done this before.
Yes.
If you're looking for fun, you can't go wrong with a little Harley Quinn, but maybe you're looking for more than just a little bit of Harley Quinn. Maybe you want more Harley Quinn, in which case you got yourself some Harley Quinn and Power Girl.
Is there 2 Harley Quinn books?
So, to answer this question, in Harley Quinn, the regular series, Harley and Power Girl team up, and there are a couple of panels where they disappear and then reappear out of like a wormhole or something, and they make reference to this crazy adventure that they went on, well, this is what happened in that like 2-panel span that we're never told about.
Is this the entire series?
Yeah, it's just in this interim of that one issue of Harley Quinn. Kind of like all of Spider-Verse happens in that like between those like couple of panels of Superior Spider-Man number 39 or whatever it is.
That's insane.
Yeah, so I think that premise alone I really like. This sort of like story within a story that even though this is happening in the past, it's still fun enough. I mean, Amanda Conner and Jimmy Palmiotti, they really do whatever they want. So, and they love Harley Quinn and they love Power Girl. The two of them just can't get enough of these characters. So it was only a matter of time before they mashed them up together. And the art seems appropriate.
Oh yeah, that's a Stefan Roux, I believe. Or the musician LaRue, either way.
Definitely LaRue.
Oh. Oh, it is Stefan Roux. Well, next time I'll be bulletproof. Speaking of bulletproof, Superman is bulletproof and he's in the Justice League of America. Hot new #1.
Hot.
Yes.
Hot.
This is awesome.
Well, you can't touch it, so.
It's drawn by Bryan Hitch, who... I don't know why anyone bothers to draw superhero comics when Bryan Hitch exists. Because look at that. It's just gonna be epic widescreen Justice League superheroics. The first issue is $5.99, and I'm not letting that deter me because I believe.
In Bryan Hitch.
I just believe.
Oh.
Not even in Bryan Hitch.
In general?
I believe.
You believe in medication? You believe in crystal light?
I believe in Twix.
You believe in you, yeah?
Okay, I gotta say, Bryan Hitch draws in a kind of photorealistic style. His characters look more realistic than the crappy Photoshop on these Twix ads. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to talk about Buttman's son a little bit?
Is that how you segue me into this? Buttman, the son of Buttman?
Yeah.
The son of Birdman. Robin, the son of Buttman. Robin, the son of Buttman. Featuring... I was going to say
Robin.
everyone's favorite Damian, but does everyone love Damian? I like Damian.
I love Damian.
Okay, cool. So everyone's favorite Damian in his own series, soloing it up, a la Tim Drake back in the day when he was soloing it up. It was basically intolerable.
He's got a he's got a gargoyle thing.
He's got, I think it's a bat thing. I think
Who
someone
knows?
calls it Man Bat, but I'm pretty sure Man Bat didn't used to look like that.
I'm into it.
Man Bat. That's
Patrick
what they call him.
Gleason?
But Patrick Gleason, who was previously working on Batman and Robin with Peter J. Tomasi, has now taken over both scripting and penciling duties, which I think is pretty phenomenal. I have mentioned basically every week that I absolutely love it when artists do both the scripting and the penciling. I think it's just, it proves that they're like sent from the heavens above. How do you have so much talent? It's amazing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't work out, but I have faith in this series.
It's a good looking book.
It's a good looking book, which I think at the very least will be enough to carry it for a while.
Oh,
I mean, it's a
very vibrant.
It's a good looking book. So I have nothing but high hopes for it.
Speaking of books,
Books.
we should book it.
Yeah.
This
Getting
was
out of here.
this was us. We had fun. We hope you had fun. We'll see you next week.
We hope that you'll come back and see us on the sundown rundown.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I think I see the appeal now.
Yeah. Try it. Just sundown rundown.
Oh.
Come on, just go for it.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Look, I don't like it that much.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we'll come back next week, and maybe he'll do that for you, viewer. Just
Nope, it's not. It's not coming out. I'm
come
sorry.
on, sister act.
Maybe next week.
You're that shy. You're that shy nun. You got that something inside of you.
I gotta get into the habit before I get back into the habit.
You want to share it with someone. You just got that thing, and it's in you, and some.
I don't have anything in me. I'm very hungry.
I'm pretty hungry myself.
Yeah. Well, see you next
All
week.
right, bye.